Well, Astrid, you managed to survive, but I guess we're probably still not out of the woods yet. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our new interloper run that we're going to try to take to the far territory. So she has just awoken from a nap, and we're going to attempt to try to do a little bit more healing of this character before we move. Uh, totally unintentional as to what happened last time, but we do need to do at least what we can do in this zone before we leave. I really would like to at least collect up a few more cattails, possibly a ton more of the birch bark, and there are some things that I know I kind of wanted to look at. Now, whether or not we're going to have the time to do it, I have no idea. Unfortunately, we're going to have to just go ahead and, well, start helping ourselves as much as we can. And that is going to be, well, it's out here. Because somebody was kind enough to leave us a bunch of fish that we should be able to cook up into something that can be eaten and possibly passed time on. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that book out. We're going to do this. And I'm going to come out here just because we're going to end up having to pass some time. I am not leaving out of here without doing what I can to try to get her healthy. And that is going to be, well, we're going to cook most of those fish. We're going to sit right here and do a little bit of wandering around. Now, there is another cave over here behind us that I want to look at, and there is a possibility of a corpse, or at least used to be a possibility of a corpse over that, down in that valley right over there. So if we can possibly kill a little bit of time down here right now, doing some of the work that we need to do. So we're going to put one of those on there and one of those on there. I want to try to cook these up as much as we can. Yes, it's going to get us a little bit of cooking skill, but it's also going to give us a little bit of time to try to heal. Now, if I recall correctly, wow, we're already at 5 days. If I recall correctly, there is no birch bark anywhere down in this area. I don't think. I know we found a little bit already, but it's been mostly elsewhere. Our basic main goal right now is to try to probably kill a little bit of time and try to get as healthy as we can. So that's Gamey. Let's see if she gets sick. No. Good. Eat another one. We have been given the ability to heal. So I'm going to try to heal. Actually, no. I don't want you. I want you. Cook the worst ones first. So we should be able to at least try to be able to pick a few things up. Now, I know it's a little dark outside, and again, we're probably going to try to just kill as much time as we can, and I may just end up probably passing a little bit of time so that you guys don't have to watch this. But yeah, we're going to try to get as much health as we can out of all the fish that we were just handed before we do anything else. And to the point, I might actually, I guess I don't need that, do I? Oh, somebody said something. Was I really that dumb and missed it? Let's go look. Was I really that dumb? I think I said I missed it, right? It's one of these other ones. Yeah, it's right there. Way to go. We did have a couple of cans. These are going to be a while. I really don't know what I was thinking about that whole mess. I kind of thought we were going to run into some more rabbits. And for that matter, I mean, I guess we could go probably nail a couple of more rabbits. They're back. Or at least they should be back by now. 26 minutes. Do we have any rocks? I mean, this is just kind of one of those things. We're going to be in recovery mode with what little bit of ability and resources that we have right now to be in recovery mode. There are several places I want to check, and so I want to make sure we cook all of this stuff up, and then I think we're going to probably pass a little bit of time, run back over into that corner, because that corner over there can have a corpse, or used to be able to have a corpse. I don't know what's in that corner. There is a cave down that line over there that can occasionally have a few things in it. I'm after a hacksaw. If we can find a hacksaw before we leave here, I guess I can put this out. If we can find a hacksaw before we leave, we would be so much better off. So you are now Gamey again. You're good. We can put you over there. You come down. You are 84%. You're fine. Hey, cooking too beautiful. Put a little bit more fuel on that. Soon as this gets done, we're going to run over there and take a look and see what we can find. I know we're kind of trying to be in a hurry to get out of this area. I know it's kind of one of those I want to get some things done while I can get some things done kind of thing, but we do need to try to get us hold of as much of the equipment that could possibly spawn in this zone. I know we can just run to the summit. The problem is, well, we can't run to the summit until we find a hacksaw. And, well, we're going to have to find hacksaw before we can do that. I don't care about the heavy hammer. Heavy hammers are all over the place. There's a very good likelihood that we'll have one in Timberwolf Mountain. There's definitely a likelihood we'll have one in Pleasant Valley. Definitely a likelihood we'll have one. There's 3 or 4 different zones between here and the nearest forge that there's a likelihood we're going to find a hammer. To be fair, we may forge in Broken Railroad and just go to the new zone. I know that sounds dumb, but if I can have all the parts I need to forge, I'll go forge in Broken Railroad, kill everything in Broken Railroad, and then we can kind of live in Broken Railroad for the, the 50, 40, 30 some odd days it takes, or 20 some odd days it takes to get everything killed and fixed and whatever. I'm not intending, I don't know, we'll see how we go. It's just going to be one of those. Right now, we're trying to make sure that we don't kill this character. So we'll pick our can up. And I'm going to put you over there. You have a few of these on you. The wind is nice right now, and she's not exactly tired. But I would really like to find a hacksaw or something. A weapon would be great, even if it's just it's a hammer. So let's go over here and see what we find. Aside from lots of sticks. I know it's a little dark, but it's all right. I kind of know what I want to look for, and I don't think we got all the cattails either. This may be just a recovery episode, guys, so it's probably going to be pretty boring. But I would like to at least recover as much as we can before we start heading into the rest of this area. We all know how nasty Ash can be. I mean, they're right over there hanging out, waiting on me to go say, hey, let's just feed her to the poor hungry wolves. Are they flyover birds? I think those are flyover birds. But, they could have changed anything now. We could have all kinds of different spots. I mean, it's, for what it's worth, changing where they put the loot, changing where the loot boxes are, changing where everything else could possibly spawn is a different thing entirely from what we've been playing. So it's kind of fun to have to come back and look at some of these areas. And I should have worn tees, huh, dummy? Let's see, is there anything back here? We'll get back here and look. I know it's a little dark. I apologize. We should have probably warmed a tea before we came over here because she's going to start taking damage very quickly. Birch bark, beautiful birch bark. Put this down right now. No. No, not match. Torch, go.
Come on, little fire.
I think you got that one.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have one? Yes, we do. Just put one of those on. Drink it. All right. And then have a little bit of... I know, we're just going to waste a little bit of the coal right now. Come on, let's... I'm going to prioritize this because we need to. Cook. Now, if we can make it around the corner over to where the birch bark forest is, and maybe for that matter the shelf cave, we can for sure recover very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and even just drink that right now. So that'll give us an extra, what is it, I think 15% health or 10% health over, a certain amount of time. So, actually, while you're at it, I'm going to go just leave that burned for right now. We've got a nice hot spot on us. Let's take a look. Again, we're going to try to do a little bit of looking around. We have to. We've got to find out what's around. Ash is still kind of one of my favorite places. And again, as long as some of this stuff might exist now, we need to be checking for it. So sometimes there's a backpack back here. Sometimes there's a couple of things, or at least there used to be. Again, I don't see anything this time, though. So, all right, let's run back over to this fire. And since we have a bunch of little tiny teas, they won't take very... Well, that one will take a minute to cure. Let's see. You down, you down. And we put this out. And we should be able to kind of play around for a minute. So that will do that. Cool. Take torches. I want to go to the other end of this valley really quickly this morning. Yeah, I know. You made it through another night. It's okay. And then we're likely going to try to go towards the shelf cave area and run around and hopefully find some more birch bark. Pick that up. Pick that up. Take torch. So let's go down here. Do we have a lot? We do. Okay. Well, we have enough we could make a snow shelter. So if we had to leave, we could leave. Heck, run. Go ahead. Nobody cares. If you can sleep some more, that'd be great. I mean, if I can burn today just running around the bottom down here checking all the stuff out, if I can get you nice and tired and not lose too much health just running around, that's a good idea. Matter of fact, we could even get lucky and possibly get one of these wolves to kill the deer that's over here if we're really careful. Wow, didn't we just pick up all these sticks? Yes? I think so. I don't know so. We're back. Go ahead, have one. Perfect. Go. Yeah, I mean, I could probably get a wolf to try to kill one of these guys, huh? Warming up, stewing about as well as the other one is. Well, let's go check this back corner. If nothing else, there's going to be coal in it. Hopefully. Well, I have an idea as to how I want to go now. We're going to go up and out and around and over, probably back up to Climbers area. There's a female over here somewhere squeaking at us. And then we might try to do the cheeky thing up to Homesteaders. Drink it. I do want to try to keep at least one, but you know, I know it didn't do anything. I mean, I don't mind screwing her sleep schedule up as long as we have calories to burn. All right, let's see. Give me torch. We'll just use up that one. There wasn't a whole lot left on it, but that's fine. As long as the wind is being nice today, I think we're good to just kind of explore a little bit. So let's get back here. Again, run as much as I can so that we can just sleep. Are we going to get anything in here this time? We're going to get some wood. Lovely. Wood and a piece of coal. All right, well, ooh, a lot of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, I think what we do now, there's no place to sleep over here. And let's just do this real quick. I'm going to run her out all the way back to Anglers. It's still real early in the morning. We're going to be kind of burning through matches for a little while, and I know that's going to kind of be terrible, but it probably with the way this run is going to be, that's the goal. I mean, we have the resources. We're just going to do it. That last cartographer run just blew my mind at how much stuff I had at the end of that run. And heck, for that matter, when I put my 550-day loper to sleep where she spawned before the update, I took every match I could find, and I had like 200. So. Now we do have the crampons, so a good night's sleep. I think the biggest problem with what I kind of want to do is I want to go back up on top of the meadow over there and go to climbers. And then there are a couple of other little places over here that we could go climb to, but we'd have to fight the wolves to get. I'm kind of wondering if there isn't something over there in that one little weird spot that, if nothing else, I know there are some rose hips over there. So I think what we might do, I know I probably shouldn't have ran that whole time, but whatever. Just eat that one. Okay, and this, and see if you can get it done with a stick, please. Yeah, I know. Like I said, probably very boring. We're just going to do a little bit of exploring down here in the bottom and then try to get something done elsewhere. I probably should go... I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to light a fire real quick and add a little bit of reclaimed wood to it. And we're going to go ahead and put one more of those down with one more of those down and do some water. Sure. Do some water. Sure. And put this out. It's kind of dead anyway, but whatever. Okay. You guys have about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Let's go inside. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab that can so I can leave both of those down so we still have 2. Yeah, I'm not worried about this stuff. Again, not worried about it at all. I should probably go try to catch a couple of rabbits, but I think they've still got there's a piece of coal in there. Still got 2 or 3 days left on that, and I really don't like going in and out like we're doing because it does kind of cause some stupidness to happen in this zone. Let's look at what we've got. So we have 5 pieces of cloth, which is good. We've got 32 sticks, which is enough to make 1 snow shelter if we need to. I have plenty of lantern fuel to make an emergency fire if I need to. Can opener stuff. We've got 19 cattails plus a fish outside. Our clothing is not doing fantastic, and it's going to get worse the longer we play. I really want to go up to Homesteaders because Homesteaders is going to have why am I, well, because that's a fire starting book. That's what it is. I never read this anymore. 10 hours for the skill points you get on it is now. I mean, that would put us over carcass harvesting into 1, I think, at this point. What do we got? Have we even hit anything at that point right now? Yeah, it would put us all the way over, but that means I'd have to come up with 10, things. So let's just go out here and see how we're doing. If nothing else, I'll take a quick nap. 1 minute until boiled. Somehow, whoa. Wait, what?
Sure getting cold.
That was weird. I don't know why it did that. Give me my torches as my sticks, okay? I know. It's okay. We're going inside. You're fine. All right, so that's a half an eyeball. I want to sleep till... Let's sleep for 6 hours. All right, that makes me feel a little better. We will most likely still die if a wolf attacks us, but at least we have a chance to get around a wolf at this point. Everywhere we go from here is surrounded by wolves, period. No matter where we're going to go, they're all going to be somewhere where they're going to bother us. So we're going to have to either decide which direction we want to go from here or what. I think what I want to go do is I want to go unlock Homesteaders. We should have enough time to do it, and we're going to have to do it the hard way. So, eat your gamey bass. Put him down. How much is left on it? 97 calories. I am going to grab... I'm not planning on coming back, but I am going to grab both of those. Yeah, I'm not going to even mess with those. The wind is blowing, and that's not great. But let's see what we can do. Don't run too much. I mean, it won't hurt if you run. What I'm hoping is the wolves are not here right now in this section. We need to get over there and through that little area. And, of course, the wind is going to blow right straight in our face the whole time. You're going to make me go back inside. Pass some time. Because the wind is blowing right in my face. Sleep a little more. Doesn't sound much better. Okay, perfect. And then I can eat the rest of that. And it's not too terribly cold either. Sometimes that's just all you got to do. You just be patient and take a nap and turn the weather around. So we're going to go over and around through over here. I'm going to hope that these wolves are not out. But I'm going to go to Homesteaders and see if I can still get the Homesteaders the way you used to be able to get the Homesteaders. They're going to see us in a second. Point is if I can willy-nilly run like a fool. I'm going to try to save a match, but... How many rocks have we got? 3. Y'all do me a huge favor and go over there. Thank you. God dang it. Oh, they're going to find the deer. Run. Run. Get down. All right. I will take you, my friend. Thank you. Go. Now, there's a good chance there's going to be a few of them over here, too. I'm going to bank on food in Homesteaders. But if we can get up there, even if we break our ankles and our wrists and everything else in the world, getting up there without losing too much more health, we should be able to recover a lot. And there should be clothing up there, and cloths, and all this stuff. Plus, that'll get us back up to that level of the mountain, which means if I want to, I can run up to High Meadow. How many? I've got 8. Yeah, why don't you keep a few of them right now? She's going to take a little damage. God dang it. Pick it up. Ah. Unfortunately, she's going to take a little damage. Please, no wolves. Shoot. All the calories we can get. Where are you fellas at? Can I get all these without you bothering me real quick? Kind of stuck in the ground a little bit, or at least the ice there. Back up on the rock. I think my shelf that I need to get to is right here anyway, right? No. So we got to get around those guys, which we should be able to do. Detection range on a wolf and loper is quite a long ways, and for that matter on stalker it's pretty far too. We're within their range right now, even though they're looking away from me. Now that action of when they stand up looking like that, I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but when they do the woo and they stand up and do that like he's doing right now, you have a second right there where he's not gonna detect. But like, so the other one just did it. Between those two and that little bit, we had a couple of seconds right there that we weren't being detected, that I could have ran. But he's walking away from us right now. Run. And stop. I don't know why I'm getting all the little blinkies today, but that's okay. All right, is the moose here? No moose today. All right, well, time for some cheese. You guys like your cheese? I like cheese. Let's eat some cheese. Come on. All right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, we lost that. Good. And then stick as close as you can. I want to try to stay as high as possible. I think I'm going to get it barely. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're probably going to break every single bone in your body doing this, honey. I'm sorry. Just want to stay as high as possible. For as long as possible. All right, so if you see, we're already level with the shelf. There's homesteaders. The problem is we're going to drop a little bit right here. But if I remember, well, but we should be okay to get back. Yeah, I know. You're going to break every single bone in your body, and that is fine. Right now, I don't have time to fix it. And I am sorry. Oh, come on. Let me up. Because I think it's the next one, right? Been a minute since I have done this. Keep looking. Please tell me they didn't break this. Oh, nuts. Did I fall too far? No, I didn't. Keep going. There we are. And up to the shelf that is Homesteaders. With one broken wrist, two broken wrists, and a sprained ankle. Good deal. All right, cool. Is the guy here? Oh, the guy is here. Can't run. That's okay. We're fine. She'll recover a considerable amount of health. The only problem is we didn't run enough, so now she's not tired and won't sleep very well at night, but that's all right. Nothing else. We can go heal up a little bit. Dude, why have you got a ball cap on? Alrighty, well, we at least made it to Homesteaders. This was the general idea of what I was going to do anyway before we got sick. So we're now at least where I wanted to be, although a little bit worse for wear. I know, it's terrible. Nothing. Beautiful. Thank you. I know you like me. Let's go over here and get some more rose hips. She'll sleep off all this pain and problems. And then we'll put the rope up in the morning. But we can kind of loot the marsh down here, Bitter Marsh a little bit. We can walk around and see if there's anything good down there. I am probably going to leave the canyon alone. I don't think I'm going to need to go down there. And if there's, I know what's in there. I know there's one thing in there I want. I don't really know if I want to go in there. Worn combat pants, thank you very much. We now have, and I did this last time and I don't know what I was thinking. Completely forgot to put my pants on and completely forgot to put them on all this time. So let's see. I know it's a little dark. I'm sorry. Dog food, pinnacle peaches, maple syrup, beautiful. More matches. And a fire starting book. Sometimes there is something under there, which, again, we're sitting over the marsh right now. We should be able to find some usable medicine down there. Let's see, is there anything else? There's the trunk. And again, she's huffing and puffing. She's not happy. Ragged wool sweater. You are... I did a good job putting my clothes back on, didn't I? You are going to be better than that eventually. Did I forget to put anything else on? No. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to kill as much time as possible. I'm going to rip out all these curtains. And I think the combat pants and the that thin wool sweater are almost always in this cabin.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's not much better than... I like this sweater because when you repair it, it has a lot of windproofness. So it's actually a really good sweater. It doesn't have a lot of warmth in it, but it has a lot of windproof, more than this will. So this is the warmest, underlayment that you can get once you get it. But right now we're not going to be able to do much with it, and unfortunately I'm probably not going to... We did get one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to harvest up a bunch of stuff, and... I think looking at the time, that's been long enough for at least this episode. So we made it to Homesteaders. I'm going to go clean up all this stuff, get her kind of rested a little bit, and maybe repair up some of the material or the clothing that we have so that by next time we can go do a little bit of exploring down in the marsh. So she's alive, and I think she'll be a lot better once we take a good long nap. So I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.